Hello, Fabulous Libra. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2016, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What a big month it is for you. It is big on a whole bunch of levels, and that bigness is certainly going to be felt as you start this month, and it will be felt increasingly as we move towards the end of the month, and especially once it is that you are in next month as well. You will certainly be feeling the bigness of this time, the importance of this time, and the positive energy, the blessings that are set to come your way. So there are a few things that are happening, and I'm going to mention them. I want to just say there is going to be a new moon right out of the gate on your sign next month, okay? So it's right out of the gate, depending on where you are on the planet. It may even be occurring at the very, very end, the last couple hours of this month, but I'm going to save that for next month's horoscope. Suffice it to say, it really is going to feel like a brand new beginning, and it is going to feel like fresh energy enters, but you'll be feeling that sense of fresh energy even before. And again, early this month, we have a few things taking place. One is Venus. Venus enters your sign. Now this is huge, having Venus move into your sign. About once a year you get a visit from Venus. Usually lasts around 3 or 4 weeks or so. And now this is your shot. This is your time. And this ushers in a time where you will just be downright attractive. You will be able to draw to you whatever it is that you desire. You'll be able to have it show up for you. So it isn't so much that you've got to go out there and make something happen and be proactive necessarily. Just you yourself will have a certain blessing. You yourself will be able to bring towards you some truly memorable experiences, and of course, experiences, moments in love, as well as the goddess of love moves through your sign. Now let me say this, we do have Mercury retrograde taking place this month, and Mercury is retrograding in the sign just before yours. So what that does suggest to me that there might be factors you just aren't looking at, right? And it's really easy to sabotage yourself or overdo it, not necessarily be aware of your limits or what's healthy for you. So I want you to be noticing of that. I want you to take notice of that. I think I just coined a few words there, but I'd like you to take notice of that, in particular where it comes to spending money, because Venus moving into your sign can make you feel generous, but also where it comes to things that have to do with beauty, right? Whether it has to do with makeovers, new hair, clothes, getting a whole new wardrobe, plastic surgery, or it could also have to do with getting tattoos, spa treatment. So anything related to that, normally I would say, Venus moving through your sign is a very good time to participate in those endeavors. However, Mercury is retrograde. It's really easy to overdo it. It's really easy to spend, a whole lot, not realize it. It's really easy to pick up a whole bunch of stuff and, think all is well, and then have the bill be 4 or 5 times what you expected it. Things like that can happen with a sky like this. So just a little bit of awareness can go a really long way. And also Mercury being retrograde does mean that you might change your mind. That's the thing with Mercury retrograde. However things may seem in the bigger picture, unless it's something you're doing again. So Mercury retrograde can bring another shot at things. And so unless it is another shot, if it's something brand new, you might change your mind. So just know that. Putting that to the side, coming back to love. Venus in your sign, it allows you to radiate something special. People want to know you, they want to flirt with you, and you're able to acknowledge for yourself your own unique beauty, which is one of the surest ways to attract love into your life. So as I look at this sky, I also do think that one of the shifts in energy that's going to happen for you, of course, is Jupiter. So the Jupiter Special should be published on my YouTube channel. If you haven't had a chance to see it just yet, it should be up there. You certainly will want to have a look, because that is going to speak volumes to your experience this month and the shift in energy you're likely to feel, not only because Jupiter is going to enter your sign, but as we move towards the later part of the month, Jupiter will meet the sun in your sign, which astrologers like to call the luckiest day of the year. And this is sheer luck with you in every context. And of course, that includes in love as well. And what's especially interesting to me is as Venus moves through your your sign is going to stand across Uranus as well in your opposite sign. So all of this does say that there's happenings taking place in love. So let's start with those of you in an established bond. If you're in an established bond, I do think, especially early in the month, there's lots of sweetness, lots of softness. It's possible as we move towards the middle of the month that your partner surprises you and it doesn't go that well, it doesn't go as planned. Might have you shaking your head a little bit, might have you saying, whoa, okay, what was that? What were you thinking with that? You thought I would like this? Okay. Like, these are the kinds of things that can show up when Venus stands across Uranus. Venus in your sign stands across Uranus. So stuff like this can transpire. We're also going to have Venus in your sign speaking with Pluto as well. That can be a little intense. So you just want to watch that. It does suggest that some very strong feelings are going to come to the surface. And a big part of Venus speaking with Pluto has to do with understanding that whatever lesson is presenting itself is a lesson. And a big part of the lesson has to do with surrender. It is going to be what it's going to be. And as I've been saying to a lot of people out there, and one thing that I do like to say is I think one of the big spiritual lessons in love is understanding the limits of your own power, understanding powerlessness, understanding that there's this person, they're going to do all kinds of things, has nothing to do with you. Well, Venus in your sign speaking with Pluto is going to show you that. There's this person, they're going to make decisions that are right for them, and it really is not about you. For those of you open to meeting someone new, Venus moving in your sign is powerful, is so powerful, because it allows you to call forward love into your life. And especially once Jupiter gets there, and Jupiter's going to be there for a good 13 months in your sign as well, that can be really great for love because you're radiating positive energy. You're able to attract positive experiences, positive people into your life. So we do have this very beautiful sky, very powerful sky for you in particular. If you're open to meeting someone new, really there should be social invitations. If they're not, make them. Make it happen, because a part of you is just going to be able to relax that much more, be able to enjoy yourself that much more because of these celestial conversations I just mentioned. Venus standing across Uranus, Venus speaking with Pluto. This can sometimes bring with it a very powerful attraction, maybe very sudden, that might have an element there that's inconvenient, okay? But it can certainly lend itself to a transformative moment. So you do want to be a little bit mindful of that, which can actually serve you very well. Some attraction that lends itself to a moment that helps you see yourself and see things very differently. And that ultimately is one of the gifts that love can provide. It is that opportunity to see something within us that we didn't know was there. It is that opportunity to understand something about ourselves that we didn't before. It is that self-knowledge that is promised when we allow ourselves to connect with another person. You do want to be mindful with this energy though. I do think if you're planning any kind of love surprises, they may not go as you intend, as you plan. They might go very differently. And so it is important to go with the flow, in particular this month, but know that that flow is very much in your favor. As Venus moves through your sign, you will be feeling the love and you will know that there is love all around you.